Over the course of my channel, I've made some videos, actually a bunch of videos related to YouTube content ID claims and record labels, not only claiming videos, but blocking them. You guys know that I play a lot of music in my videos. If you've been watching the channel for a long time, you might know some of these titles of my videos. I got my first copyright strike. I'm pissed. I finally claimed fair use on a video and was rejected. Music industry scammed to rip off YouTubers. My video was demonetized by 16 record labels. I confronted the people that blocked my video. And then that led to me testifying on a hearing related to fair use back in 2020. Over the last few days, there have been a couple videos by channels I watch. Professor of Rock, Adam Reeder, released a video that was called, it was a live stream actually, it was called Going to Keep Fighting, But What Should I Do? And it was related to his copyright claims that he's gotten. And then Justin Hawkins made a video talking about Professor of Rock's video and how difficult it is for him with his videos, Justin Hawkins. And they're both talking about playing only 5 seconds of a song. And I did a show with Anthony Fantano back at the end of April up in Rochester. And Anthony and I talked all about this. So I wrote to Adam from Professor of Rock and I talked to him yesterday and I told him what I've done. Now, for years, I didn't do anything about these content ID claims. Anytime I got one, whoever made them made all the money from my videos. And this is hundreds and hundreds of videos. Some videos would get 20 copyright claims on them, content ID claims, meaning if I did a top 20 countdown, I get 20 content ID claims and the 20 labels would split the money of my video. So I'd make no money on them. And then I ran into another YouTuber who's a lawyer who told me that all the content I make is fair use and offered to help me. Now I pay him every month and I've been doing that since last November or so. And he has fought every content ID claim since the beginning of my channel, which is thousands. And so when I reached out to Adam, Professor of Rock, I explained this to him, that everything that he does on his channel, he does great interviews with people. Everything he talks about when he breaks down songs, all of that's fair use. Justin Hawkins, everything he talks about on his channel is fair use. Anthony Fantano, when he's doing record reviews, anything he talks about is fair use. It is fair use, absolutely. But you have to have the resources to fight this stuff, and you have to fight it over and over. Some videos that I've made, let's say I do a top 10 countdown on Spotify, maybe 8 of the songs will have a content ID claim, but 2 of them don't, for whatever reason that they never got around to it. So you fight those 8 claims, then you win those, but then 6 months later, 2 more claims go in, you have to fight those. So it's a constant battle. When I'm doing an interview with Rick Rubin, for example, I play 13 different songs in it, or Daniel Lanois, or Brendan O'Brien, or whoever I'm interviewing. I'm interviewing people, Jerry Cantrell, you name it. Any person I've interviewed, from Sting to Stuart Copeland to Billy Strings, every one of these interviews gets content ID claims. When this is obviously fair use, it's talking about these people's career. And not only is it talking about their career, it's promoting the songs that they've worked on all these classic records. And the labels just go and they don't care. They just go and they steal money from wherever they can. One of the reasons you're starting to see people like Justin and Professor of Rock, Adam, make videos nowadays about it is because there's been a whole new rash of content ID claims they've gotten. I got 7 or 8 of them today. Some of them are really old. Some of them are from videos from 5 years ago. What's happened is companies like UMG, they must have hired a new third-party company to go after people. And they go after channels that have a lot of subscribers, and they just scrub through with whatever AI programs they have. And if it's something that they can make money from, they'll try it, right? And then you just got to keep fighting them. So I always have multiple videos in process doing this. I've said this before. The only reason that I'm able to do this, to pay a lawyer to fight these claims, is because of selling my music courses. My Beato Book Interactive, my ear training course, my Quick Lessons Pro, my Arpeggio Masterclass, my music theory for songwriters. Those are the only things that fund the channel. I don't have any affiliate links. I don't have any corporate sponsors. I don't do any ad reads. But this idea that these guys are only using 5 seconds of a song because they're worried about getting their content ID claims, I mean, it's outrageous. It is really outrageous. And I don't know what the answer is other than hiring people to constantly work for you. This is basically like a full-time job for the lawyer that I hired to do this. YouTube is the best platform to be on. This is not a critique of YouTube. They have to make all these deals with all these record labels. It's the record labels. They're out there trying to take as much money as possible from YouTubers. They do it. It's not just music things. It's video channels, whatever. They're trying to make whatever easy money they can. And the rules are really complex. So it's difficult to figure out how to do this, and you really need to have a lawyer do this. And the idea that there's the threat of having your channel taken down is something that basically scares people into inaction, including me. Now, over the course of years, I asked other YouTubers how you deal with this. And I'm talking when I had 2 million subscribers, 3 million subscribers, I asked people, and they had full-time people that did it. Any of the channels where they're teaching guitar, they're teaching bass, whatever, they have people that work for them. Not all of them, but the ones that have been doing it for a long time. And I don't know what the language is for it. My lawyer doesn't tell me what the language is, and it doesn't matter what it is. The fact is that he's fighting him and he's winning him. I feel like it's important for me to do this every once in a while and tell other YouTubers that there is a way past this, and you should know what your rights are. And you can play songs, you can play a lot of the song. You can't play the whole song, but you should be able to play, a verse and a chorus and talk about it. So that's all I have to say on the matter. Hit subscribe. Subscribe to Rick Beato too. My other channel is getting close to 1 million subscribers. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching.